Welcome to 54 Nights. We are, pardon the noise if I got quiet for a minute. We are at Lafayette, KOA in
Louisiana.
Lafayette, Louisiana. And that is just what our really our only complaint about this campground is you're practically in the median of the interstate on this KOA. I know KOAs are often next to the highways just because they're convenient. This one's loud. We're in a motorhome and it's loud in here at night.
You know, some people park in the middle of like raceways and stuff. And
yeah.
It probably kind of sounds the same.
And we stayed here. I couldn't tell you how many times we have stayed here. We've stayed here in the pop-up more than once. We've stayed here in the hybrid. It's one of those stopping points on the way down to Orlando. It's just a convenient stopover.
It's pretty. It's nice.
This place, it's been owned by the same family since 1968 as a campground. I don't know if it started off as a KOA, but in 1968 they opened up the campground here. And prior to that, the family owned the property out here as farmland. So this campground has been in the same family for more than a couple of months, and they reinvest their money. We're probably in the older part of the campground. The concrete pads, nice concrete pads, and old growth. So you've got well shaded sites.
Nice cabins along the water.
Yeah,
there's paddle boats.
It's like a 10-acre pond here in the middle of the campground. It kind of goes almost all the way around the campground, or around that pond. We went through a new area, and this was a pretty cool setup that they had. On the sites next to the pond on the new area, if you're in a motorized RV, you can drive straight in, and all the hookups are on the correct side of the RV. Even if you back in, all the hookups are on the correct side of the RV. So they've got multiple hookups between each of the sites so that both sites can use those pedestals. So on one pedestal you've got two electric hookups, one for one site, one for the other. So it works out great whether you back in or pull in forward. If you're in a motorhome and you've got this massive windshield in front of you, that's awesome to be able to pull straight in. I've seen this done at a lot of the ocean sites, but I hadn't really seen this done at just a pond. I mean, so that's pretty cool. They have 2 swimming pools.
They have several parks, like children's playgrounds.
Yeah, it seems like there was more than one. Let me look at the map.
There's at least 2 that are together. There's one for like under 5 years old, and then there's one for older kids.
Yeah, they're just right there side by side. You've got a game room, video game, whatever, laundry room, couple of bathhouses. Ooh, no, I'm still in screen.
You weren't for a second. You were half your face.
Yeah, half is good. It still shows me in screen over here.
Oh, okay.
I think. A little pavilion, a miniature golf course. That's right. I think you mentioned it earlier. So
And there's also like horseshoes and stuff that there's a sign that says it's back over there by the pond, so that you can go up to the front and get the stuff for that. So it's nice.
It is nice, and it's like a 2021 presidential award winner, which, and you know, for me that means that they can charge higher rates. I can't remember how much this was, quite honestly, because I reserved it so long ago, but
couldn't have been terrible, or you would remember it.
No. But it's a nice campground. It's a good stopover, you know, on your way somewhere. It's just right off the interstate, obviously, but
it's actually right on the interstate.
Yeah. Really, I mean, other than the noise, there's zero complaints. The people here have always been nice. The folks they got running the front desk have always been nice to us, always been good people.
As far as the noise, they tried. I mean, there's trees all between us and the interstate, so they've tried.
But like I said, they reinvest. You know, I think one of their bathhouses is under renovation right now, so it's not like they built it and just let it sit for 60 years.
They're like Walt Disney.
Except they're not. Yeah. Anyway.
Walt himself, not Disney now.
But yeah, I mean, we've stayed here multiple times. We'll probably stay here again. They haven't done anything to us to make us mad, so you know, being a campground owner, having it for this long and taking good care of the campground, really,
it's impressive.
You know, it is very impressive. You know, it's one of those folks you'd like to talk to and just, you know, understand because they've got to be passionate about this. So it's really nice. Anyway, we're getting ready to head out. We're gonna scoot on down the road a little bit over to Mobile. We'll catch y'all down the trail.